perfect, but it ain't that bad. Hey, it's Wendy. I just messaged someone that I'm meeting up with to trade for an item. The item that I'm trading for is something that I need for today's tutorial. Be right back. This is what we're trading. Well, this is what I'm giving her. Gotten 2 items. She was happy to get rid of this coin purse. It's adorable. For today's tutorial, a good old red t-shirt. All this trading is being done on an app called Bunz. I'll put a link in the description, but it's one that I've been talking about a lot because it's like a fun way to get stuff, trading instead of buying and selling, and better for the environment, helps your things to last longer after you're done with them by giving them to someone else to use. This is the Bunz app. On the app I searched for t-shirts, scrolled through a bunch until I found this red one. She said she wanted sheet masks, which worked perfectly. In the Bunz lingo, that's called a true trade, real object to object swap. Feels good. I'm going to be trying to modify some t-shirts to make them more fun and interesting for the summer. I got 3 here that I'm gonna work with. This Barbie one. This one I got on Bunz, Kid Shark, and then this last one, which you saw me just haul in for you. Oh, it's quite red on here. Letitia Hybrid tea. There she is.
Right per t-shirt.
I do have a plan, let me tell ya. Going off of the shark theme and the fact that I think pink and red are always a great combo, I just thought, like, let's make this real bloody. Is that dark? Sorry. Oh, here we go. Gingerly drag it up so that the rest of it is on the mat. Finish off this bottom. Yeah, that seems good.
Make sure you match the collar of both t-shirts.
Let me go get some pins. I do have a little spot on my website where I put links to all the little knickknacks that I love to use, and so if you want to get yourself one of these big pieces of bling bling, you can go there to get it. Like, how many carats would this be if this was not a pin cushion? She has not told me what to do with that bottom, so I'm just gonna leave it be. Always do a partway inspection. Whoa! Oh no, I lost a lot of the S. Kid Hark.
Pin the right sides of the back together.
Okay, trying to pin it together with like the least amount of tension possible so that I don't end up with something that gets wrinkly afterwards. Now that I'm thinking about it, this could be a really fun idea with a best friend or 2 best friends. You could take 3 shirts, rehash them together. Each of you would have a shirt made up of 2 halves from your other 2 friends. How is that not the plot line of the Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants? How many girls were in that movie? 4? 4 girls get together and DIY t-shirts made of half of each other's clothing. The plot already sounds so captivating.
The original inspiration t-shirt had the same look with mismatched lengths, and I decided to keep it that way.
Mismatched lengths. Mismatched lengths? I don't know how I feel about that. We gotta flip it right side out. Take a look at the shark monster that we have created together today. This is so high impact. You wear this with a pair of blue shorts and you're ready to be the American flag. We need to try this on. Hello. I really like it. The impact is there. Let's move on to the next t-shirt tutorial. This one will be guided by another lovely DIYer here on YouTube. Cooler Twist Thrift. Yes. First try.
How you can transform your basic t-shirt into this super cute twisted crop top. Both sides of the shirt.
Okay, she's removing the sleeves. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Oh wait, hang on, sorry, I'm having a sentimental moment. Thank you for being my comfy nighttime t-shirt for so long. I have a lot of other nighttime tees, so I will enjoy them while you become, hopefully, something beautiful and new. Thank you. Alright, sleeves off. It looks like she cuts on the inner layer. 2 sleeves.
Then cut all the way up the sides of the shirt and then cut all the way up the center front of the shirt, leaving the back side in one piece.
Dang. This really is RIP to the shirt. Here seems good. Sure, why not? So she says, mark 4 to 5 inches from that point. And then we're cutting in to those spots. Okay.
And then sew the waist seam closed on both sides to secure the twist.
Oh, we're swapping positions twice and then restoring it to its original partner. Wild. Let's see what she says next. So she cut the sides to match. She cut the bottom to match. Let's just do our best and try not to panic. All right, I'm gonna try to cut it her way. We're just gonna hope for the best. Wait, she cut an upward curve. Okay, maybe redemption. I will cut an upward curve. Can't get too carried away. This could become one of those things where like you keep fixing. Oh yeah, when a haircut goes wrong and then you keep fixing it until finally there's like hardly any hair left on your head. Because you've cut it all off in the process of trying to make it look even. We did it, we sealed the sides. I don't know what it means. This shirt is looking so tiny. Will I be able to fit in this? It's still wearable. Good, because I was scared that I made it too small. She wants us to cut the neckline and smooth it out into a V shape. I thought that looked really nice on her. So I'm excited to do that.
Then you can hem the raw edges along the bottom and along the neckline.
She didn't tell us how she hems. Don't worry, I'm guilty of the same thing. Okay, we gotta make decisions on what we're doing here. Also, I think I put my loop way higher than she put her loop. And now I'm worried I'm gonna pay for this mistake. Plot twist! I actually am quite stumped. Do you ever notice that you're doing something and then you realize like you're becoming your parents? My thing is whenever my mom sews, sorry mom if you're watching, which you are because you're a very supportive mom, but whenever mom sews, she makes a face like grimaced frown. And I think it's just her concentration face. Now knowing she does that whenever I'm sewing and I feel myself being like, I'm like, no. Well, what can you do? Are we destined to become just like our parents? This has gone on for too long. In the words of Ali Young, I have suffered enough. Except she's talking about motherhood. I can't really say sewing compares to motherhood. Okay, what's next, April? The sleeves! I would like the sleeves back on. That would be nice. I have to leave the house right now, so I'm gonna try this on tomorrow. You know, it ain't perfect, but it ain't that bad. I'm pretty happy I put the sleeves back on. But yeah, I think if you started with a shirt that was significantly wider than you, like what April did, you could get the full crisscross effect that she got. I ran out of fabric, so this is my solution situation, which is not very good. Having fun, learning things, sewing new clothes. Ain't that just what this is all about? Okay, it is a new day. I'm wearing my finished shirt, and I have the ultimate judge of this creation as a surprise. It's
Me!
Letitia! We look like we're from a weird TV show. Judge.
Judge on
Fearlessly.
yours?
Yeah.
Yours is amazing! I actually really like the idea of doing a solid versus a graphic, because mine is graphic. And mine, people are always like,
It was so easy.
yeah, it is a very easy tutorial.
Yeah.
Because that's like my limit.
You know,
That's my capacity.
you're very quickly about to find out it's not her capacity because
Yes!
on Letitia's channel, she gave one of my tutorials a try.
Yes, I did try.
Please go there and find out which one of mine she did. Let us know if you liked this t-shirt transformation. Please do use hashtag made with Wendy if you find it. And what? Hashtag made with Wendy if you make it yourself. And if you want to see Letitia, I have links to her YouTube down below, and her Instagram is
Letitia Q.
yeah, and mine is with Wendy, as you know. And we will see you next time if you're subscribed. Subscribe. Bye.
Bye.